Man, this van is dirty. Knock it off, Paul. We do use broom. See this? I use a broom to clean out my van. The black bin. I do not see a black. Oh, this one here. What up, my bro? Yo. All right. So today we're just gonna clean out the van. We don't have anything scheduled on projects. Yeah. So let's clean out the van. We'll clean out the garage. This thing has been needing some cleaning. Baseball stuff out of here. Let's get that trash can right here. Yeah, all the GFIs, the exhaust fan, just put those off to the side. We'll do one run today. Yeah, when I first started the business, every single job I did, if I had extra stuff that day, I would go return it. That does not really make a whole lot of sense, because the next day, you're gonna have other stuff that you need to return. As I always say, if you don't have a dirty van, you're not working. Usually we clean it out a little more often than once a month, but it has been really busy.
Stuff goes in the back.
Yeah, I would just get all the material. First, we'll just make a big pile of everything that needs to go back, anything that looks like it's good.
Yeah.
And really just all the material total, and then we'll figure out where it goes. But that way we can get everything in the van just kind of cleaned out. And then we'll kind of do a walkthrough of the van. A little energy, and a little water, huh? You want a Red Bull? I got a bunch. Peach, baby. Peach, peach, peach. You want one?
No.
All right. Torque wrench, baby. Snap on. This is like 500 bucks. This thing's good. It's 5 to 75 foot-pounds. So this one works out for most of the panels that we do, right, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
There's not a whole lot that's over 75 foot-pounds. Actually, the only time, remember, Paul? The only time that I needed something over 75 foot-pounds was when I installed that kit for the tow hitch right here.
Oh, yeah.
That thing needed like 150 foot-pounds of torque. Something crazy like that. One thing with the torque wrench is when you go to put it away, you need to make sure that you bring it all the way back to zero. Don't leave it springed in. You don't want to mess that spring up. So you make sure you bring it all the way back to zero when you're done with it. Get our mule tape out of here. More wire.
This goes up there.
Ain't that bad boy, do we?
Are
we missing one more bender? Probably buried under there, isn't it? There it is. There you go. Dude, those roses have seen better days. Look at these. I forgot to water them. This is the one section at my house that the irrigation, they didn't run any irrigation from over here to this section. So if I forget to water them, that's what the roses start looking like. Warning, danger, arc flash. Wear PPE. Arc flash hazard. Follow requirements in NFPA 70E for safe work practices. Look at that. And that. This thing, literally the best. Use this to plug in my laptop all the time. Power everywhere. Just like this. Perfect. Man, this van is dirty, Paul. You just get so busy, bro. Do you know how much money Carl's Jr. has of my money? Their breakfast biscuit sandwiches, they're so good, dude. Acorns. I got a bunch of acorns, Paul. Dude, it's like going shopping at the supply house, dude. Just like find stuff that I forgot I even bought. We got shoes. Look at that. You want one of these? You want to be an umpire?
Nah. What is that?
It's what umpires use.
Oh.
Balls, strikes, outs, what inning it is. All right, I'm gonna go write these invoices real quick. Why don't you just keep going, okay?
All right.
Actually, I can write them right here, dude. This is perfect. I just come into the customer's profile. I write out electrical connection for new equipment. Usually I'll label what the actual equipment was, but I don't know what that thing was called. It was in like a, I don't know, a manufacturing shop. 8 hours there, 8 times 150 equals, plus there was about $46 in materials. So pop this back open, 1246. Double check it. I'll select allow bank transfer. I don't usually allow cards and Apple Pay or because they want to charge like 3%. Change the invoice date. That's right, it's due on receipt. So if this is where you can go in and put, you know, if you want to change that and you want to give them 14 days to pay or something like that, I'll let them do that. So June 20th, we'll give them 14 days to pay. And then I just review and send. And then it pops up right here with it's already saved in the system. We're so grateful we were able to complete your electrical project today. I'll check it out, make sure it's all right. Ways to pay, bank, they're good. And we send it, there it is. How's it looking, Paul? Nice and clean. Honestly, dude, I am not gonna spend the time to organize all of that little tiny miscellaneous. Let's just throw it in the trash. Just pull out the big stuff. Obviously the laser, we don't want to throw that out. Yeah, keep the old laser. I need to send that in. I can't send that in, dude. I don't feel right doing that. So this thing's like 500 bucks, guys. And I dropped it off a scissor lift 25 feet in the air. I went like this. It's got a magnet on the back. This thing is dope. We just bought a second one, but I was on a scissor lift and I set it on there like that. But I was on a scissor lift and
Wait, how'd you set it on the scissor lift?
Knock it off, Paul. I set it on the scissor lift like that, and then I turned around and it fell down 25 feet, Paul, 25 feet to the ground. And then when we set it up, the laser was no longer level, so it was a bummer. So this thing honestly is just trash. Yeah, it's Home Depot. Keep those though. I want to keep these. These are spanner brackets. I don't know if you guys ever seen these.
Trash?
All you commercial guys. No, I can't throw that thing away, dude. I can't do it. It's 500 bucks, bro.
Yeah, but it's trash.
I don't care, dude. I cannot throw that away. Like, all right, here. So this goes between studs, right? All you commercial guys, you're gonna know this 100%. So you got stud here and stud here. This will fold out and you can bend this depending on which box you install, right? So that's 2.5, 2 1/8, inch and a half. So deep box or shallow box, you just bend this on it. And then this grabs like this onto the edge of the stud, right? And then you'll screw this in and then you can put your box right here. These things are dope. It works for resi too. Yeah, keep these in the van. Yeah, but we can return those. Those are expensive, dude.
What about the cut-ins? Keep the cut-ins.
Just, no, I want to do one full return. Just get rid of all of it, dude. Because we're not doing resi as much anymore, so I don't want to just hold on to them.
Throw it out.
They're like $6. $6 a pop. Bro,
Yo.
Everybody says electricians don't use brooms. We do use brooms. See this? I use a broom to clean out my van. This van is a mess, bro. You like all that dust in your face? Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is where all our breakers go. We have got way too many breakers, dude. I gotta stop buying break. Look at this, dude. We have enough for like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 panel upgrades in here, dude. And these ones, dude, we bought all these for the cell towers. I got so many of these. I shouldn't have. There's like 15, 16 bucks a pop, dude. All these ones in the back. It's all of them. But let's see. Should probably take these out of the van and give ourselves some space, dude. Oh, these are those other ones, dude. Look. Oh, I do not want to write those quotes, Paul.
Easy money, just say it.
Easy money, bro.
$1 million.
$1 million. Just tell them. Don't even write it up. Oh no! Dang it. I'm gonna let you do this. This is your thing. Okay. I got one invoice. All right, let's do the next. You'd think that I would like writing invoices, but which box?
The black bin.
Use your words. Which ones?
Black bin.
The black bin. I do not see a black. Oh, this one here. Okay. This guy. You got ice cold water in the refrigerator, dude.
Okay.
Bright and shiny, bright and shiny. Look at that. I'm gonna water the other side now. This is how electricians water plants. Organizing everything.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much stuff we should return, dude, but I just literally forget about it.
I have stuff in my truck I need to go grab.
Do you? We'll keep that down there in case we ever need something that big.
We have 2 more of the big ones.
I'm gonna put this. Should we put this back in the garage?
Yeah, because we have the big
We
one.
got the big one, right? Anybody want a weatherhead? There you go. It's all set up, ready to go. All right, so we'll do a quick tour real quick. So this used to be a propane tank holder right here, but we drilled it out right like that. Boom, boom, boom. Just put a little 1/2-inch EMT and that holds some wire. I got this hook from Home Depot and I just bolted it right up there. You can't see it because the benders are there, but it's just a simple little 2-prong hook. I really need one that's a little bit longer so that we don't have to fight these benders every time, as you saw earlier. All of these gray racks, those are, I believe they're U-line. No. What are they? They're not U-line. They're something else. Somebody tell me what they are in the comments. And then what I did is I just bought a whole bunch of these. These are U-line for sure. So I got these ones, these black ones, nice and thin, and they just kind of fit right in. I really need to cut this down so that I can get them out easier. As you can see, they kind of stop, but the upper one is good. So this one can come out. And then that just holds like all of our little materials. And then at the top, the same thing. But this is where we have like all our trim stuff. So we have, you know, trim plates, round ones. And then I put like switches and stuff up here too. So it's pretty clean. And then on this side, miscellaneous up top. That's where we keep the broom. We keep like our acorns and stuff and lugs up on that. And then this is where all our power tools go and batteries right there. And then we got rotohammer bits. And this is kind of miscellaneous. We got some WD-40 in there. We got some spray glue. And then all the hardware stuff goes down there. Yellow anchor kits, 1032s, 832s, 632s. And then I got my lockout tagout kit back in there. Over here we got, up on top is all the silicone, tape, stuff like that, PVC glue, just miscellaneous stuff up there. And then we got a little bit of wire here, stuff that we use on hand all the time. And then breakers right there. And then fish tapes, sledgehammers, crowbars, you know, knee pads. And then underneath, that's our knockout set right there. And those are the extension cords that we keep. And then we usually have 2 ladders stacked right here. And then this just goes around it, right, to hold them in place so they're not bouncing everywhere. And then these are pretty cool. I just got these and mounted them right to the divider for the cab. And this holds all our lugs and everything, you know. And we got 2-prong forks, a couple of these, ground screws, little baby torch for heat shrink. That little torch, that helps out. Those are really handy when you're using heat shrink. And then over here, just wire nuts, big blues, reds. We got a mouse in here, and then grounding sleeves right there, a bunch of screws. We got some wood sammies here, washers, and then this is our everything bag that we take everywhere with us. It's the big husky one. These last about a year to a year and a half before you have to buy another one. But yeah, we got everything in here, all our bits bags, everything separated, tin snips. We got our crimping tool right here. So yeah, that has everything. And then I bought another hook so I could hang up my bags right here. And then we got blades right there. So that's kind of how everything's situated in here. And then here, this is just this is like the troubleshooting bag. So it's got toners. I have a new toner. This is a good company, man, Tempo. I like these guys. They're based out of Vista, real close to where I'm at. And then I got the Milwaukee tester here, circuit finder, and then some sockets, Allens. Underneath I have the Craftsman tire pump. This is really helpful. So if you ever get a flat or a slow leak, you can use that. And the tow hitch right here, in case we ever need a tow hitch. Sometimes you just got to get something towed right away, and we have that so that we can do that. I installed the tow hitch package on the back of this because they didn't have one, and that's been super helpful. And then P-Touch labeler, gotta have this. Panel upgrades, all that stuff, you gotta have one of those. And then here we got these because we were doing a job up on a mountain and there was poison oak everywhere. So I bought these for everyone to wear if they wanted to, so that nobody would get poison oak on them. We almost there, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today. We got the van cleaned out, we got the garage cleaned out, and I just wanted to take a second and say thank you to all of you out there. We're now on episode 10. I'm gonna continue pumping these videos out. The one thing I did want to mention, I try not to promote too many things on our channel, but QuickBooks Online absolutely is the program that I use to run my entire business. It connects directly with my CPA, it helps them to do my taxes, and I stand behind it 100%. So if you need something to help you run your contracting business, whether you're an electrician, a plumber, HVAC technician, it doesn't matter. QuickBooks Online is absolutely phenomenal. And the link down in the description will get you 30% off your first 6 months. So feel free to check it out, try it out, let me know what you think of it. And as I said, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you on the next one.